Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Or maybe you've noticed how much harder it is to stay active, even on a good day. It's something many of us experience as we get older, but here's something you might not know. In many parts of the world, especially in Japan, people seem to have cracked the code to aging gracefully. People in Japan have some of the longest lifespans on the planet, and their secret isn't just genetics. It's the daily habits they follow, simple routines that help them stay healthy, active and vibrant well into their 80s, 90s, and even beyond. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's not always easy to make big changes in our lives, especially as we get older. But the good news is, these habits are easy to incorporate, and they can make a world of difference in how you feel day to day. In today's video, we're going to dive into 5 life-changing habits from Japan that promote long life and well-being. These are habits you can start right now. Nothing too complicated, just small, powerful adjustments that can have a lasting impact. Let's get started with the first habit. Eating until you're 80% full. This might sound strange at first, but it's one of the main principles in Japan, and it's called Hara Hachi Bu. The idea is simple. Instead of eating until you're stuffed, stop when you're about 80% full. This concept has been practiced for centuries, especially in Okinawa, an island known for having some of the oldest people in the world. The belief is that by eating this way, you allow your body to digest food properly, giving it time to signal when it's truly full, instead of overeating and overloading your system. It's easy to overlook, but eating just a little less can lead to significant health benefits. When you eat until you're full, your body has to work harder to process all that extra food, which can contribute to weight gain and even increase the risk of heart disease. But by eating a bit less, you help your body maintain a healthy weight, keep your energy level steady, and reduce the strain on your digestive system. This simple habit can really help you feel better day after day without feeling deprived. So, how can you start practicing this? The key is to slow down during meals. Pay attention to your body and try to stop eating when you feel satisfied, not stuffed. One easy way to check is by taking a pause midway through your meal. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I still hungry, or am I just eating because the food is there? You might be surprised at how often we eat out of habit rather than actual hunger. The second habit is something many of us may already be familiar with, but it's worth repeating: eating a variety of whole foods. In Japan, meals are often built around a wide range of vegetables, fish, and rice foods that are rich in vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. These foods help fuel the body in a way that processed foods just can't. You don't have to live in Japan to embrace this habit, though. All it takes is a little creativity in the kitchen. You don't need to completely change everything about the way you eat, but adding in more colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can make a big difference in your energy levels, your skin, and even your mental clarity. It's about making choices that nourish your body from the inside out. For instance, swapping out a heavily processed snack for some fresh fruit or a handful of nuts can help keep your energy levels steady throughout the day. Even simple things like choosing brown rice over white rice or adding an extra vegetable to your meals can give you that extra boost of nutrients your body needs. A great tip here is to focus on balance, not perfection. It's not about having a perfect meal every time, but about making the healthier choices most of the time. And as you make these small changes, you'll notice how much better you feel. Now that we've touched on 2 important habits, let's talk about something else that's deeply ingrained in Japanese culture: taking time for daily movement. I know the idea of exercising every day can sound exhausting, but in Japan, the focus is not so much on intense workouts. Instead, it's about staying active through gentle movement throughout the day. This could mean taking a brisk walk in the morning, stretching while you watch TV, or even doing light gardening. The key is consistency. Small movements throughout the day that keep your body active and engaged. One of the reasons daily movement is so powerful is that it helps maintain flexibility, strength, and balance. These are all things that naturally decline as we age, but by incorporating gentle movement into your routine, you can help slow that process down. Whether it's a short walk, stretching, or simple exercises like Tai Chi or yoga, keeping your body moving is one of the most effective ways to stay independent and energetic as you grow older. And here's something important. The goal isn't to do hours of exercise each day. It's about making sure your body stays in motion, even if it's just for 10 to 20 minutes a day. You can break it up throughout the day. Maybe a walk in the morning, some stretching before bed, or a few gentle exercises in the afternoon. It all adds up. So, let's quickly recap these first 3 habits. Eating until you're 80% full, focusing on whole foods, and staying consistently active with gentle movements. These small but powerful habits can transform how you feel physically, mentally, and emotionally. Now, I want you to think about how you can start incorporating these habits into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be all at once. Just start with one small change and see how it feels. If you've made it this far, you're already on the right track. In the next part of the video, we'll dive into 2 more habits that will help you live a longer, healthier life. Stay tuned, and let's continue this journey together. Now that we've covered the first 3 habits, eating until you're 80% full, focusing on whole foods, and incorporating daily movement, it's time to explore 2 more essential practices from Japan that contribute to long, healthy lives. These next habits are just as powerful, and they can be easily adapted to your life, no matter where you live or what your routine looks like. Let's jump right into it. The 4th habit is one that's often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of everyday life: prioritizing social connections. In Japan, particularly in communities like Okinawa, maintaining strong social bonds is a cornerstone of health and longevity. People in these areas have a saying, Ikigai, which roughly translates to a reason for being. It's about having something in your life that gives you a sense of purpose, and for many, that comes from spending time with loved ones and being part of a close-knit community. It's easy to feel isolated as we age, especially if we live alone or if our friends and family don't live nearby. But maintaining social connections is crucial for both mental and physical health. Studies have shown that having strong relationships can reduce stress, lower the risk of depression, and even improve your immune system. The simple act of chatting with a friend, sharing a meal with family, or participating in community events can lift your spirits and boost your overall well-being. But here's the thing, it's not just about the quantity of your social connections, it's about the quality. In Japan, people often form deep, meaningful friendships that provide emotional support and a sense of belonging. You don't need a large circle of friends to benefit from this, just a few close connections that make you feel supported and valued. So, how can you start building or nurturing those connections? It could be as simple as reaching out to an old friend for a phone call, joining a local group or hobby class, or even volunteering your time to help others in your community. It's not about overloading your schedule, but finding meaningful ways to connect with others that bring joy and fulfillment to your life. One of the beautiful things about these connections is that they don't just help you feel good emotionally. They can also improve your physical health. Engaging with others can reduce stress levels, which in turn has a positive impact on heart health, sleep, and overall vitality. So, if you've been feeling disconnected or isolated, I encourage you to take the first step toward reestablishing those meaningful relationships. Could be just the thing that changes how you feel each day. The 5th and final habit is one that might surprise you a bit, but it's incredibly powerful when it comes to promoting long life: making time for relaxation and stress management. In Japan, there's a deep cultural emphasis on slowing down, reflecting, and taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. While life can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially as we age, it's essential to carve out time for relaxation, rest, and stress management. This doesn't mean you need to become a meditation expert overnight, but it does mean making a conscious effort to relax your mind and body. Stress has a direct impact on your physical health. It can lead to increased blood pressure, weakened immune function, and a variety of other health issues. So, taking the time to unwind and reset is one of the most important things you can do for your long-term health. In Japan, people practice activities like forest bathing, known as Shinrin-yoku, which is the practice of spending time in nature to calm the mind and restore energy. This could be as simple as going for a walk in the park, sitting by the beach, or even tending to a small garden. The key is to immerse yourself in nature and let go of the stresses of daily life, even if it's just for a few minutes. Another way to incorporate relaxation into your routine is through deep breathing exercises or practicing mindfulness. Even just 5 minutes a day of focused breathing or quiet reflection can help lower stress levels and improve your overall sense of calm. Think about it like pressing the reset button for your body. When you take time to relax, you allow your body to recover and recharge, which helps you feel better in every way. If you're new to the idea of stress management, start small. It could be as simple as finding a quiet corner in your home where you can sit for a few minutes each day. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Or you could take a few moments in the morning to write down your thoughts or express gratitude for the things you're thankful for. It's all about finding what works for you and making it a regular part of your routine. When we think about long life, it's easy to focus solely on physical health, but emotional and mental health are just as important. Taking time for relaxation and stress management not only helps you feel better in the moment, but it also promotes long-term well-being by reducing the harmful effects of chronic stress. To recap the 4 habits we've discussed so far, eating mindfully and with balance, enjoying a variety of whole foods, staying active with gentle movement, and nurturing meaningful social connections. All of these contribute to a long and healthy life. But don't forget about the power of relaxation and stress management. By taking the time to unwind and prioritize your emotional well-being, you're not only enhancing your life today, but you're also setting yourself up for a healthier tomorrow. As we move into the final part of this video, we'll explore one last habit that will really make a difference in your life. One that's all about setting intentions for the future and living with a sense of purpose. Stay with me. We're almost there. We've come a long way together, haven't we? So far, we've explored habits like eating mindfully, prioritizing whole foods, staying active with daily movement, nurturing social connections, and making time to relax and reduce stress. Each of these habits is designed to help you live a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. And now, as we come to the final part of this video, let's dive into the last habit, the one that ties everything together. This final habit is perhaps the most powerful one of all: living with a sense of purpose. In Japan, the concept of Ikigai plays a huge role in the lives of older adults. Ikigai can be loosely translated to a reason for being, and it refers to finding meaning and purpose in life. Whether it's a hobby, a cause, or something you're passionate about, having a clear purpose can drastically improve your overall well-being. Now, you might be wondering, what does purpose have to do with my health? The truth is, when you have a purpose, it gives you something to look forward to each day. It helps keep you motivated and gives your life direction. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer, experience less stress, and have better overall health. When you wake up in the morning with a reason to get out of bed, whether it's taking care of a garden, spending time with family, volunteering, or even pursuing a creative passion, it gives you a sense of fulfillment that can keep your mind sharp and your heart full. And here's the thing: it doesn't matter what your purpose is, as long as it's something that brings you joy and makes you feel alive. For some, it might be a lifelong dream they're still working on. For others, it could be something as simple as spending time with grandkids, painting, reading, or even teaching someone a skill you've mastered over the years. The key is finding something that resonates with you, something that gives you a reason to keep going, even on tough days. If you're not sure what your purpose is yet, don't worry. It's never too late to find it. Start by thinking about what brings you joy, what excites you, and what makes you feel fulfilled. Is there something you've always wanted to learn or do but haven't had the time for? Now might be the perfect time to explore it. You don't have to take on huge projects. Sometimes, small steps toward a passion can lead to big changes in how you feel about life. Whether it's joining a book club, starting a new hobby, or simply learning more about something that interests you, taking that first step can make a world of difference. To live with purpose, you also have to allow yourself to embrace new experiences. Life doesn't stop once you reach a certain age. It's about adapting and staying open to new possibilities. When you challenge yourself to keep growing, you're not just extending your life, you're improving the quality of those years. You'll find that as you pursue things that bring you joy, your energy will increase, and you'll feel more connected to the world around you. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to revisit everything we've covered. We've talked about how small changes can make a big difference in how you feel each day. From eating mindfully and staying active to nurturing your relationships and managing stress. Each habit we've discussed builds on the others to create a foundation for long, vibrant life. And by incorporating purpose into your daily routine, you're setting yourself up for not only a longer life but a more meaningful one, filled with moments that truly matter. I know making changes can be tough sometimes, especially as we get older, but I want you to remember this. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to suddenly overhaul everything in your life. Small steps over time can lead to extraordinary results. Start where you are and build on each day. Even the smallest change can set off a chain reaction that impacts your health, your happiness, and your overall sense of well-being. If you're already doing some of these habits, that's fantastic. Keep going and celebrate those small victories. And if you're just starting, take it one day at a time. The most important thing is that you're taking action, no matter how big or small. Your health and happiness matter, and every little effort counts. So, let me leave you with this final thought. Living a long, healthy life isn't about finding some magic formula. It's about taking care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. It's about making small but impactful changes that support your well-being and living with a sense of joy and purpose. With the right habits, you can feel better and more energized at any age. Here's to living your best life, today and every day. I'd love to hear from you. What habits have helped you stay healthy and active? Or is there a new habit you're excited to try out? Drop a comment below and let's chat. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips and inspiration on living your best life. Remember, it's never too late to start making those small changes that can lead to big rewards. Here's to your long and vibrant life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.